The Cold War wasn't just a geopolitical chess game, it was also a battle against the elements. Soldiers stationed in the northernmost regions faced temperatures that could drop to -40 degrees, where metal froze solid, and even your breath could betray your position. Traditional heating sources were bulky, risky, and often unreliable. Enter the heating brick, a compact, portable solution that promised warmth without weight. Unlike anything civilians had seen, this wasn't just a heated rock. It was engineered to release a consistent temperature over hours, keeping extremities from freezing and survival packs usable in the harshest conditions. These bricks were literally designed to save lives, not just comfort soldiers. Here's where it gets fascinating. The brick wasn't powered by electricity or fuel alone. Inside was a carefully calibrated chemical mixture that, when activated, produced heat slowly and steadily. The reaction was self-contained, meaning there were no open flames, no sparks, nothing that could give away a soldier's position in the dead of night. It was like carrying a tiny sun in your pack. The heat was enough to warm gloves, boots, or even hands without ever becoming dangerously hot. And the brilliance lay in its timing. Unlike candles or heaters that burned out quickly, the brick maintained a controlled release for hours, sometimes even an entire night. Soldiers could rest without worrying about hypothermia sneaking in under the cover of darkness. Now, what really set these bricks apart was the freeze-proof design. Ordinary heaters or chemical packs of the era would often fail under extreme cold, leaving soldiers vulnerable, but these bricks had a unique thermal composition that literally couldn't freeze. Even at temperatures that would turn water to solid ice instantly, the brick maintained a usable temperature. It was a marvel of material science at the time. Engineers had to consider everything: the rate of heat release, the insulation around the chemical core, and the material's ability to survive rough handling. This wasn't an experiment. It was a tested, field-ready solution for real survival scenarios. Here's the kicker. What the Cold War heating brick teaches modern preppers is priceless. First, size matters. Being able to carry a heat source that doesn't weigh down your pack is a game changer. Second, simplicity wins. The less moving parts, the less chance of failure when you need it most. And third, controlled heat is survival heat. You don't need a furnace, you need consistent warmth that preserves energy and prevents frostbite. In many ways, the brick was a masterclass in practical design. It didn't just keep soldiers warm, it preserved operational capability. You can apply the same principles today. Lightweight heat packs, chemical-based solutions, or even modern versions of these heating bricks can make winter survival less about luck and more about planning. You might be wondering why you've never heard of this before. Unlike weapons or flashy gadgets, the heating brick was quiet in its impact. It didn't make headlines, and most Cold War-era tech was classified. Its brilliance was in utility, not spectacle. Yet, for those who relied on it, it was a literal lifeline. The brick's story is a reminder that sometimes survival doesn't belong in museums or history books. It belongs in the hands of those who need it most. Think about it. How many innovations are overlooked because they don't look dangerous or exciting? The heating brick was unassuming, silent, and portable, but in the frozen wilderness of the Cold War, it was more powerful than most soldiers realized. It allowed missions to continue, guards to stay alert, and survival packs to remain functional. Without it, frostbite could have sidelined entire units. It's a lesson in ingenuity. True survival tech doesn't scream for attention. It works, quietly, efficiently, and often invisibly. For viewers of history's survival code, this is more than just a story about a heating brick. It's a survival blueprint from the past. It shows that innovative design, understanding environmental challenges, and prioritizing practical solutions can be the difference between life and death. Whether you're fascinated by Cold War espionage, prepping for modern wilderness challenges, or just love a story about hidden technological genius, this is a gem you'll want to remember. So the next time winter hits, think like those Cold War engineers. Don't just rely on luck or traditional heating. Plan, innovate, and use every tool at your disposal, even if it looks like a simple brick. Before you go, make sure you hit that subscribe button to unlock more lost survival secrets from history. And don't forget to share this with friends who love cold weather adventures and historical hacks. This brick may have stayed silent for decades, but now, its story can keep a whole new generation warm and ready for the toughest challenges.